Welcome everybody to Star 106.3 FM Stadium here in Townsville as the Townsville Heat take on the Cairns Marlins in the QBL Grand Final Series Game 2. Townsville's up 1-0 on the Marlins. Can they wrap it up tonight? We're about to find out shortly. This broadcast is brought to you by Nothing But Net Media, Australian Sports Network, and James Bowman, and of course TCTC, the Townsville Creative Technologies College. I'm John Guarna, and tonight I'm joined by former Pirates head coach, former Pirates general manager, and also the power guard himself, Dave Derwin. Dave, huge Game 2 on the line here tonight. It's all on the line. The Marlins must win if they want to extend it to Game 3 tomorrow.
Yeah, big game, obviously. This one's for all the marbles. Townsville up 1-0. Can Cairns fight back? They got to have a better start than last night. But again, everything they gave them, as Cairns did have a comeback, Townsville could handle it. So look for another big game. And I think the key is, for me, Baker and Froling, again, defensively, they both fouled out with about 5 minutes to go. If they can stay in the game, I think that's going to be really helpful in Townsville raising the championship trophy.
Well, Townsville got that win last night in Game 1, 95-91. Baker and Froling combined for 45 points and 18 rebounds. Josh Wiltshire also was excellent last night, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. You look at Cairns, and Michael Nwelue was tremendous for them. 10 of 14 from the field, 25 points. You got to think they wanted to look to get him a little more involved on the offensive end today.
Well, they did, and I think he gave Froling fits for me. He was terrific around the block, just with that speed and that power moves around the rim, left and right hand finishes. So I think he was terrific. They just needed a little bit more help. Jelena, rough night at the office. Fisher was slow going, and even Big Fab struggled a little bit. So I think for them, they obviously need to get some guys going early, start feeling good about themselves, and not give up a massive lead like they did last night.
Tonight's referees are Mark Mill, Alex McEwen, and Daryl Millard. QBL referees for the 2018 season are proudly sponsored by Reliable Insurance Solutions. To get the right call on your insurance, contact the team at Reliable Insurance Solutions. Also want to thank the Townsville basketball sponsors, A. Gabrielli Constructions, Dennis's Computers, Q Solutions, Beehive, Mendy Constructions, and of course, Grilled Townsville. Starting lineups are going to be the same for both teams. You've got Kwani, Anthony Fisher, Christian Jelena, Fabian Krislovich, and Michael Nwelue for Cairns. And for Townsville, it's going to be Josh Wiltshire, Peter Crawford, Harry Froling, Justin Baker, and of course, Jordair Jet. Dave, some huge matchups across the floor. I thought Jet did a pretty good job to finish off that win last night. Do you think he'll try and get started a little bit early,
yeah,
involved early?
I was just talking with Coach Anderson, and for me, Jet was the reason they won the game. There was that stretch where big three, couple free throws, offensive rebound off a transition miss. He was really the key where he just said, listen, I got this. And I just asked Coach Anderson, I said, is tonight the kind of game where Jet's going to take over a little bit? And he goes, we'll see. But I think he's a really quiet guy, according to Coach Anderson. And so it'd be really interesting to see if he gets a bit more aggressive and looks to score a little bit more tonight.
You mentioned it, though, Dave. The start to this game really key for the Marlins. They don't want to dig themselves too deep of a hole like they did yesterday. As Nwelue wins the tip, and Cairns with the first opportunity to get some points on the board. And they switch it up. You see Jet on Nwelue to start.
Well, they got that on the switch, which is exactly what Cairns wanted.
Krislovich from the corner, 3 is good.
There you go. Fisher hits Big Fab. The Cairns boys didn't shoot around either today, Johnny, so it'll be interesting to see how their recoveries impacted them.
Wiltshire gets inside, reverse layup is sweet. Nice finish there from Wiltshire.
Well, terrific finish. He does that. He does that far too easy.
Jordair Jet knocks the ball out of bounds. Going to stay with Cairns. They've got 16 on the shot clock.
How big's Nwelue, Johnny? What's he listed at?
I think he's listed at about 6'4", 6'5". I think he's also about 6'4", 6'5", wide across the chest. I mean, the guy's ripped. There's Krislovich again getting inside, stripped by Baker. Ball goes out of bounds though, gonna stay with Cairns. There's 7 now on the shot clock.
Yeah, big game Baker. He's been terrific the last couple of years in all these finals games. And he was, again, really solid last night. Great leader for this club, doing it with defense.
I gotta recognize the shot clock, it's at 3. Krislovich goes to the fadeaway jump shot, banks it home. Big Fab with the nice soft touch.
Well, again, for Cairns fans, they gotta love that because he was pretty quiet last night. Did a good job just without giving him the offensive production that they needed. And tonight he's come out early with a couple of good buckets.
Wilcher gets it over to Froling. Spins, backing down against Nwelwe, goes to the left hand, it's strong, but tips it back up and in.
Well, just like Nwelwe gave him a little bit of trouble, I think Froling can give him trouble down the other end, so I really like that from Townsville, in particular, Froling early.
And there's Baker picking up the offensive foul call on Anthony Fisher. Justin Baker, we talk a lot about his offensive game, but he's an excellent defender as well.
Yeah.
Jordair Jets open for 3. He's going to fire a deep one, and that hits nothing but the bottom of the net. Gives us the old Dele Alli 3-point celebration. Fisher goes inside for Krislovich. Goes to the right-hand hook shot. That's too strong.
Oh.
Nwelwe nearly put it back. Baker has Krislovich on him. Goes to the spin move. Fadeaway jump shot for Baker is short.
Yeah, well defended.
Jet knocks it out of bounds. So Cairns has the ball. Good job there by Big Fab, keeping his feet set.
Yeah, really good job. Great start from him. Both ends of the floor, doing a good job.
Krislovich has it. Hands off for Jolina. Jolina looking to drive, picks up his dribble. Good contest and nice defense there from Froling.
Yeah, good job from Froling, staying down without fouling.
Jet aggressive to the basket. Baker tips the miss. It comes back out to Wilcher. Now Froling fires a 3. That's wet. Froling flexing on him. Lead out to 5 now for Townsville.
And this is what we talked about last night, Wilcher being the wonderful facilitator.
Nwelwe double clutch finishes over Froling.
I hope some young kids are watching Johnny. He's put on a clinic the last 3 weeks in the block.
What is it that he's doing, Dave, that's so successful?
Well, just real aggressive rips, but he's used a variety of spin moves. And then he was backing Froling away, so Froling gave him a little bit of space, and he just sort of pushed it back and gave a little soft hook.
Krislovich keeps it alive for the captain, Fisher, to recover. Fisher wants horns. Kwani gonna fire the 3. That's wet as well. His hot shooting carries over from game 1 to game 2. Crawford on the wing, looks for Jet, top of the key. Now Wilcher has it. Here's Froling, looking to go one-on-one with Krislovich. He's gonna back the big man down, picks up his dribble, fadeaway jump shot is short. Again, good defense, that time from Krislovich. Kwani turns it over. Wilcher goes with the left hand, reverse layup, no good. He wanted the foul. Good defense on both ends. Kwani sets and fires again. That one's short. Jet tips it, but Cairns recovers. Nwelwe loses it, and Crawford comes up with the steal.
Yeah, good look again for Big Fab trying to find Nwelwe. Veteran PC with the good hands gets a steal.
Jolina looks like he hurt his ankle there. Nwelwe tipped the rebound to Fisher. Fisher's gonna fire a long 2, that's good. And a good sign for Cairns as well. They need Fisher to get that jump shot going.
Yeah, they do, and again, really like the energy from Cairns early on, sharing the ball, getting it through their hands.
Baker goes to the bank shot, that's strong. Now Kwani on the left wing going at Crawford. Attacks the defense, gets it out to Krislovich. Finds Fisher, wing 3 up. That's short. Froling loses it out of bounds, but it goes off of Kwani Kwani. Jordair Jet looking for the Baker screen. He's going to pull up top of the key 3. Doesn't get the home roll. Here's Jerlina going right at the defense, loses it out of bounds. Froling throws it off his back, and it stays with Townsville.
They do like the Harry chant up here, don't they?
Here's Baker going at Jerlina. Picks up his dribble, finds Froling, wing 3 up. Short, tipped around, Nwelue has it. Now Kwani looking to run for Cairns. Goes right at Froling with the soft touch. Basket counts. That's a really nice aggressive transition bucket there for Kwani.
Yeah, K squared. He's been terrific the last couple games.
Matty Reese going to check in for Justin Baker.
Time, man management's critical over the weekend, Johnny, especially because both teams kind of only really roll about 6 to 7 deep, and you're going to play big minutes.
And they get Wilshire for the moving screen. I think that's Will. Is that his first or second?
No, they got Reese.
Oh, they got Matty Reese.
Yeah. On the second one. Wilshire's first screen was okay, but Reese on the second one.
Krizlovic spins into the paint, gets it out to Nwelue. Nwelue uses the pivot and blocked by Reese. And there's Jordair Jet fouled. He can't finish. That's going to go against Jerlina with the reach in. And Jordair Jet going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Tough to cover in transition.
And a few people asking, they will do the women's game presentation post this game. So please stick with us on the live stream to watch the Southern District Spartans receive the 2018 QBL Championship Trophy. And if it is ended tonight in the men's will follow that. So please stick with this stream here for that trophy presentation post-game for the Southern District Spartans. Jet goes 1 of 2. Townsville down 3. Krizlovic looking inside. Now Jet gets it in transition. Looking to go 1-on-3. Goes right at the defense. Kicks it out. Wilshire fires the 3. That's off. And Jerlina now for Cairns. He's stripped by Crawford. Somehow Jerlina recovers.
Wow, that looked like a foul.
Krizlovic fires a 3 that hits nothing but the bottom of the net. And it's a 6-point lead for Cairns. Reese gets it on the block. Skip pass out to Froling. Froling picks up his dribble, gets it to Crawford. Corner 3 is up, and that's short off the front of the rim. Then Wilshire fouls Kwani Kwani. They're going to give Wilshire a warning. Dropped a couple F-bombs there. He's frustrated. Referee Mark Mill having a chat with Josh Wilshire. They've given him a warning, so Wilshire's got to be careful. Fisher now working off the Krizlovic screen, reverses it to Pryor. Now Smith. It's not there, swings it around. Fisher has it. He's going to fire a really deep 3 that's off the front of the rim. Wilshire, little right-handed teardrop, hits the front of the rim, tipped around. Froling comes down with it. He's blocked by Smith. Wilshire gives it back to Froling, who's fouled on his way up. Froling hasn't seen many shots drop, but he's staying aggressive on the glass.
Yeah, he's just going to stay with it. He looked a little frustrated right now, so they just got to stay composed too.
Brendan McCulley in. Jet gets a breather. Froling hits 2. Here comes that horn set that Cairns ran so successfully last week in Mackay.
Yeah, the Heat dropping into a zone here.
Kwani working against McCulley, goes right at the rim to lay it up and in. He's looking really aggressive on the offensive end tonight, Dave.
Well, it looks like probably he's really benefiting from, I guess, the Cairns preseason up there with the team. Looking really good.
Wiltshire's 3 is short. Here comes Cairns looking to run. Kwani skips it ahead for Pryor to lay it up. He missed the layup. Kwani, though, offensive rebound and putback is good. And Coach Rod Anderson has seen enough. He's going to take a timeout with his team down 8. We're going to take a quick one as well. We'll come back shortly live from Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Welcome back to Star 106.3 FM Stadium here in Townsville. Want to give a shout out to the TCTC crew, the Townsville Creatives Technical College guys, doing a great job on the production and the camera work, and been doing a great job all season long for Townsville basketball on that live stream, and doing a lot of other work for the fellas up here, a lot of graphics, a lot of the stuff you see on social media, so well done to the TCTC crew. Dave, good time out there by Coach Anderson. Cairns really all over Townsville to start. What's the difference between last night and tonight for the Marlins?
Well, I really think, honestly, it's just the ball going through the hole. 4 of 17 to start, Johnny, for the first quarter. Make that 4 of 18. So, again, it's sometimes just simple as you got to make some buckets. Offensively, they're moving the ball well. They're good shots.
Pryor's 3 is off. You're talking Townsville 4 of 18.
Yeah.
What's Cairns numbers? Because they're shooting really well tonight to start.
Well, they're 9 of 21.
There's another one. So the 5th bucket for Wiltshire is a foul, plus the foul. And he's looking to get himself going too. That's a 4th team foul on Cairns. And Wiltshire completes the 3-point play. Here's a double team. Smith gets it, goes right at the defense. Layup is too strong, and Froling grabs the defensive rebound. Nice little tweak there from Townsville out of the timeout.
Yeah. And again, Cairns handled it well. They just missed a shot.
Froling spins into a double, can't get the bank to fall. McCulley offensive rebound. Wiltshire's open for 3, can't knock it down. Kwani goes to the left, dumps it off for Smith, who can't handle the pass. There's 2 on the shot clock. Froling throws one up, can't get the bank to fall, and at the quarter time, it's a 5-point lead for Cairns, 21-16. Pretty impressive start for Cairns. It didn't look like Townsville was at their best, but they're only down 5.
Yeah, they are, and they wouldn't be too unhappy with that. They haven't shot the ball super duper. Only down 5 points. Good start.
Good start to the game. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with some quarter time statistics and the second quarter of action live for you here from Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Welcome back to Star 106.3 FM Stadium here in Townsville. Got to thank the Townsville basketball sponsors, A. Gabrielli Constructions, Dennis's Computers, Q Solutions, Beehive, Mendy Constructions, and Grilled Townsville. Also need to give a shout out to everyone tuning in on the YouTube channel. Have to give a shout out to Colleen Lander in Belfast, Northern Ireland. No connection to Jamie O'Loughlin. She just loves the hoops.
I love it. Grill burgers. Good action down at the Palmer Street, right, Johnny?
Palmer Street, yep. Dave, looking at the statistics, what are they telling you at that quarter time break?
Well, we talked a little about the field goal percentage, 5 of 21 in the end for the first quarter.
Nice high-low there from Froling to Baker to finish, plus the foul.
Yeah, again, much better action. The big guys working together. Again, Cairns up +5 on the rebounding, 5 turnovers for Cairns. Shooting the ball okay, 9 of 23, 3 of 7 from 3. So a good start from Cairns, 21 points good. Holding Townsville to 16. They're pretty good, got to be pretty happy with that.
Baker missed it, a little strong on the free throw attempt. Pryor's open, finds Krizlovic, dumps it off for Newellaway. Tries to go for the pump, gets it out to Fisher, and they're going to reset. Fisher finds Kwani, 3 is up and short. Here's Jordair Jet turning on the speed burst. Finds Wilcher. Wilcher's gonna reset. Out to Crawford now. Crawford goes right at Krizlovic, he's blocked. Kwani, long step, can't get it to fall, but he's gonna go to line for 2 shots. He's got those long steps.
He has been impressive this weekend. We've had a few Cairns games this year, Johnny, but the last 2 games in particular, he's looked great.
Playing a bit of point guard also, running a lot of...
Yeah, real confident. In transition, looks good. He's coming off. He obviously likes his 3-ball. It's a bit of a set shot, but nice crossovers, getting feet in the paint, helping his guys out.
He hits the first. 22-18 the lead for Cairns at the moment. Second one good as well. They're going to give a delay game warning to Newellaway as he handled the ball out of the net. Referee Darryl Millard with the call. Don't forget, your QBL referees for the 2018 season are proudly sponsored by Reliable Insurance Solutions. To get the right call on your insurance, contact the team at Reliable Insurance Solutions. There's Froling, thought about the 3. Wilcher back to Froling. Puts it on the deck, goes right at the rim, and lays it in. He wanted the foul call. There was a lot of contact.
He's an angry man, Harry Froling.
I think that's when he's at his best, too, though. You got to take it for what it is. He plays well angry.
Yeah.
Krizlovic finds Newellaway, goes right at Froling and finishes with the left hand. I think Newellaway does a great job negating the Froling size by attacking him with his strength. as Drett drops a dime for Baker.
Sweet, sweet assist from Jet to Baker.
Fisher looking at Krislovic on the block with Jet on his back. Picks up his dribble, gets it out to Kwani. Now Kwani tries to bank it, he misses. Matisek lays it in though with the left.
What? That's a foul. Baker foul.
Joel Matisek getting on the board. Frolling's gonna fire at top of the key three. That touches nothing but the bottom of the net.
Really free-flowing game right now. Both teams trading bucket, playing pretty loose, pretty free.
It's a 2-point game. Cairns in the lead. Fisher finds Krislovic. Turnaround hook shot is good. Fab Krislovic has been really impressive this weekend as well.
Yeah. See, they are going at Froling hard here in the first half.
Alley-oop pass. Baker catches it and finishes over Kwani. I think Wilcher caught Kwani sleeping on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Kwani works his way to the basket and lays it in. They're going to give Crawford a flop warning as well on top of it. And then Crawford gets called for the moving screen.
Yeah, it was a good call.
You could see it coming. Crawford a bit frustrated because he wanted the offensive foul. They gave him the flop warning. He's frustrated, and he's going to get a breather. Keegan Tudop checking in for Peter Crawford. Smith gonna fire a long two that hits the back of the rim. This quarter's at a little more Townsville tempo, Dave.
It is.
Froling hands off for Baker, and Baker fouled on his way up. That's gonna go against Nwelwe, and Baker gonna go to the line for 2 shots.
Nice pass from Froling too. Fisher did a good job of staying in front, and Froling did a really good job of making the late little pass off. Timeout on the floor.
Yeah, Cairns going to take the timeout. We're going to take one as well. About 6 1/4 to go in the first half. Cairns up 4. Your QBL Grand Final Game 2 presented to you by Nothing But Net Media, Australian Sports Network, and TCTC, the Townsville Creatives Technical College. Back with you here from Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Cairns up 4, 31-27, 6:15 to go in the first half. And Dave, it's been a little more Townsville style here in the second quarter, and their shots are starting to fall.
Yeah, as both teams are just settling into the pace of the game. And it's pretty free flowing, so really good basketball right now. Equally, Cairns have looked good in transition, and that's where they're getting most of their points.
Justin Baker at the free throw line hits the first one. Second one from Baker's up. That's good as well. So the shot maker cuts the deficit for Townsville to 2, 31-29.
Well, the Townsville front court learned a little bit from last night, Johnny. No foul trouble whatsoever. Only one foul between Baker and Froling tonight. So they're pretty focused on staying in the game, doing what they need to do.
Charlina goes to the right hand, throws up the bank shot that's off. Jet has it now for Townsville.
Good offense and even better team defense from Townsville.
Froling making his way to the basket. He's fouled on his way up. Let's see who they give this one to. It's going to go against Matty Smith. And Froling going to go to the free throw line for 2. And I like what I see there.
Yeah, so do I, Johnny. But I'm just curious. Mark's called it a pushing foul. Smith tried to take a charge. I don't think he did a lot wrong either. But
there's definitely a lot of contact in there. Whether it was on Matty Smith or another player is another.
Well, Noelaway was around there too, but maybe Mark saw something that we couldn't see from him.
So Froling's 2 ties it at 31. Kwani looking for Noelaway. It's not there. Smith pass too strong for Noelaway. And Matty Smith is hurt. Took a knock to the head. He's up. Wiltshire's 3 is down, though, and Townsville takes the 3-point lead. We got another foul against Matty Smith. Fisher and Pryor check back in. And Krizlovich checks back in for Cairns. Matty Smith going to get a breather.
We picked up the two quick fouls there.
Yeah, I think Matty Smith needs a bit of a tendon. Not sure if it's his head or if it's his knee. But let's hope Smith all right as Jets 3 is off.
I think on the loose ball, he dived for the ball, and I think he might have got a kick.
Fisher gets into the basket, lays up. It's no good, but he's going to go to the line for a couple shots. It looked like it was going to fall, that layup attempt.
Yeah, they need a little bit more of Fisher too. Only 3 field goals, but again, when he penetrates and keeps the Townsville defense on their back foot is when Cairns look really good.
You see Matty Smith heading back to the locker room. Let's hope he's okay. Matty Smith has announced his retirement. I don't think this is the way he'd want to go out. Fisher hits the first. Second one also good, so it's a 1-point game. Townsville in the lead. Wiltshire probing, hands off for Baker. Spins to the right, hook shot is off.
Good penetration from Wiltshire. And a good look from Baker. Just didn't go down.
Noelaway squares up against Harry Froling. Goes to the turnaround. Fisher is down also. Krizlovich misses the 3. Referees are going to call a timeout. I didn't see what happened, but Fisher's down. I think it was a bit of contact between Fisher and one of the Heat players. Going to take the opportunity to talk to Alex McEwen, let him know where the fouls are happening.
Well, we just can't see down there from our little posse here. The Fishy's a pretty tough character, so.
Toot Hope, now Froling. Jed comes off the Baker screen, looking to square up, goes instead to Froling with 8 on the shot clock. Froling flips one up, it's strong, gets his rebound but loses it. Wiltshire chases it down, it goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Cairns.
Love the desperation tonight, Johnny. You can tell it's the right time of season. Both teams playing super hard.
Cairns not ready to go home. Townsville wants to wrap it up in 2 and take home back-to-back championships. Getting a bit scrappy here the last few minutes, though, Dave. A lot of chatter out there. A lot on the line.
Yeah, it has
emotions up high.
Has been scrappy, and so obviously, you know, when it's a bit free and loose like this, it just comes down to some of these late opportunities and late execution, or late opportunities to execute, sorry.
Jerlina looking for a bucket. Can't get in on that one. Tipped out of bounds by Krislovich. Jerlina's been quiet tonight, Dave.
Yeah, 0-4.
Wiltshire goes behind his back, finds Baker. They work it back to Toot Hub now with 12 on the shot clock. But Froling gets it on the block. Squares up with Krislovich, goes right at him. And they're going to get Krislovich for the foul on the floor. That's the 15th foul against Cairns, so Froling going to go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Kwani going to check back into the game for Krislovich. Peter Crawford checks in for Keegan Toot Hub. Baker's going to have to come out. I think he's got a bit of blood on the knee there. So they're going to have to sub Baker out. Matty Reese going to come into the game. Second one's good for Froling. Townsville up 3. Noelaway has it. Goes back outside to Kwani and gets it back. Good pass to Jerlina. Jerlina steps into a 2-point shot that's off. Noelaway can't follow. There's a battle for the rebound. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow, I think. Looks like it favors Townsville. It's hard to see.
Yeah, I think it's a blue ball.
Which color blue, Dave?
The dark variety, I believe, Johnny.
No, it looks like actually it's going to be Cairns. There is a timeout taken, though, by Coach Jamie O'Loughlin, so we're going to take one as well. With 3 minutes to go in the first half, it's the Townsville Heat up 3 on the Cairns Marlins. We'll be back shortly live from Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Back with you here from Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Taking a look at some of the statistics. Harry Froling leading the way. He's having a great first half of action.
Yeah, he's really beasting it up. 16 points. And for Cairns faithful, Jelena isn't. Based on, coming off the combine from last night too. 0-6 tonight, 4-17 last night. Just struggling a bit.
There is Jerlina trying to get off track. Missed the 3-point shot. It's going to stay with Cairns.
Well, Jelena saying I got fouled. again, from here, it did look like a foul on the hand.
There's Pryor getting open for the easy two. Nice baseline out of bounds. Townsville fell asleep on that.
Yeah, Pryor does a good job coming in, again, giving them good minutes, just being smart. Simple cut. I think Jet was the one who lost him on the out of bounds play.
Jet has it against Pryor. Gets his feet in the paint, dumps it off. Baker goes right to the rim for the layup, plus the foul.
Well, Carney can't come from behind and try and block that, or he's going to have trouble all night long. He's guarding Baker at the moment. It's a bit of a mismatch.
Baker having himself another good game, Dave. And yeah, you got to love it when you see big-to-big action like that. Froling showing his versatility, though, not only looking for his own shot, creating for his teammates.
Well, and Jet's such a tough cover. You know, Pryor struggled to stay in front of him then, and that's what created a lot of it as well.
Baker completes the three-point play. 39-35 the score. Bit of zone from Townsville. Pryor's open in the corner. Three is off. Wilcher grabs it. Jet probing, fading away, misses. Baker tips it. Aquani gets the board, and he's looking to run. Fisher's open, top of the key three. Hits the front of the rim. Pryor tips it out. Fisher attacking, can't get the layup to fall. Wilcher, deep three is up. That hits nothing but the bottom of the net. Lead is out to 7 now for Townsville. Kwani thought about the three and finds Newell away. Gonna fire the shot. It's short.
Well, a plus 13 quarter so far, Johnny, for Townsville. Really had a good answer to Cairns' great first quarter.
Baker finds Jet for the lay-in. Great look there from Justin Baker to Jordair Jet. We got about a minute to go in the half, and Townsville up 9. There's Jerlina firing the three. Can't get that to fall. Wilcher gets the defensive rebound. He wants to push. Froling double team. Skip pass is way too high for Baker. The right idea, just a bit too strong. Checking in for Cairns, Joel Matasek and Marshall Ware getting a couple minutes to end the first half. Matasek in the corner, three-pointers good from Joel Matasek.
There you go. Coach subs him in, big three.
44-38, Townsville's gonna hold for the final shot of the half.
Played a little ball on the Indigenous group this year, Johnny. Joel
Wilcher,
did.
step back three is up and nothing but the bottom of the net again for Josh Wilcher. Matasek flips one up, but it's nowhere near the basket. And that huge three-pointer increases the lead to 9 as we head into the halftime break, Dave. That was a different Townsville that came out and played in that 10 minutes of the second quarter.
Yeah, 28 points, too many for those Cairns fans. And only 17's an okay quarter, but again, they close out with a plus 11 advantage to Townsville.
It was a great first half of action. The lead is 9 for Townsville. It's halftime, though, so we're going to take a break. We'll come back with some statistics and the second half of action live for you here at Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Welcome, everybody, to Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. It's halftime. It's 47-38, the lead for Townsville over Cairns. Let us know if you're watching on YouTube so we give you a shout out. Also want to take this time to thank the sponsors for Townsville basketball: A. Gabrielli Constructions, Dennis's Computers, Q Solutions, Beehive, Mendy Constructions, and Grilled Townsville. Dave, really exciting first half of action. Townsville didn't really get the ball rolling until that second quarter, but boy, when they got it going, they were hot.
Yeah, they certainly got the ball going through the net, and a lot of it was focused on through Froling, and they really just played out of it. You know, he was big for them. 16 points on 9 shots, a couple of assists, rebounding the ball well too. Just was, you know, really key in a lot of their offense. And again, it was just really simple basketball. They just chucked it in and played out of it. For Cairns, a little bit of a shaky quarter for them after a great first quarter. And again, it just was just some of their simple stuff. They just missed some open shots. Jelina's still struggling to get the ball. Fab got in foul trouble, so he had to get out, and he was given a lot of production.
If you are Cairns, you got to think if you're going to come
going to the rim on some nice curls and just really keeping it simple. I think they have to win the third. It's really that simple. If they don't win their third, they're not winning the game. They have to make a stand.
Well, against Mackay last week, and they didn't win the third, but they came back in the fourth. So, you know, they're capable of doing it. I'm sure they'd much rather prefer to get back into this one in this third quarter. Townsville has possession, though, to start. And Cairns looking to pick up full court. Baker has it with 6 on the shot clock. Fadeaway jump shot, rolls home. Justin Baker letting the crowd know to get back into it. Krizlovic now looking for the handoff. Jelina gets it. Working against Froling. Step back jump shots up and good for Christian Jelina.
There you go. Good to see. And they made a conscious effort to try and get him a bucket with the first score.
Crawford coming off the screen. Gets it back to Wilcher. Now Baker with Kwani. Double team. Goes to Jet. Skips to Wilcher. Wilcher slips. Finds Baker. Baker's got 2 on the shot clock. Has to throw up a wild one. It's an air ball. Llewellyn finds Kwani open. 3-pointer up. That's short. Long baseball pass. Great catch by Froling, plus the finish. And then Froling gets Krizlovic with an elbow, and they're going to give him an unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Definitely wasn't intentional, but there was heavy contact with the elbow to the head. And I think that's why the referees blew the call.
Yeah.
Krizlovic hits the first. Second one up, that's good as well. No intent, nice sportsmanship there from Froling. Bit of blood, so Krizlovic gonna have to check out. Not sure how you treat that one. How do you stop the mouth from bleeding, Dave? Pryor going to check in for Cairns. Put on your doctor's suit, Dave. How do you stop that mouth from bleeding?
Well, and Coach O'Loughlin shared my sentiments of how do you want me to stop a bit of blood in the mouth? I guess it's going to get a bit of that magic water swirling around, and he'll be okay. He'll be back in a second.
Kwani can't finish, and Froling another strong defensive rebound. He's been excellent tonight, Harry Froling, especially on the glass. Jet can't finish the alley-oop. A lot of contact. Foul's going to go against Kwani. First personal against Cairns. That's going to be Kwani's second personal.
Or O'Loughlin and Fisher unhappy with getting barreled over.
And Daryl Millard copping an earful from Coach O'Loughlin.
Well, I think I agree with the Cairns coach.
It's been a really physical start to the second half. Still 9-point lead for Townsville. Jelena goes out of bounds. Baker's pumped.
Moving his feet. Gotta love the Townsville faithful.
The blue crew absolutely loving it. Krislovich is getting set to check back in. Froling, triple team, nice pass inside for Jet to finish with the left hand. Showing the full arsenal tonight, Harry Froling.
Yeah, it really is.
Jelena, floater off. Newellaway loses it. They're going to get Wiltshire, though, for the reach-in foul.
Yeah, great job, Newellaway on the glass, making the Townsville guys foul them. You got to love the the crazy tempo second quarter into the pretty ugly third quarter. Slow.
Newellaway has it. He'll fire along, too. That's good for Michael Newellaway. He's been really good again tonight also. Jet goes away from the Baker screen. Step back two is short. Good rebound there by Krislovich. Kick ahead, Newellaway in the corner. Finds a trailing Fisher, three up and down for Fisher. Could this be one of those patented Cairns runs? They're down 6.
Well, I just was having a look at the stats, Johnny, thinking that prior to that Fisher three, he was on 1 point, 1 assist, 1 turnover. So again, for an inspirational player for them and a key guy, he's been really quiet so far. So hopefully that three can get the Cairns crew rolling.
Fisher has it now for Cairns. Reverses it, Kwani, good pump fake from Kwani. Kwani goes to the rim. He's blocked, but he's fouled by Harry Froling. Kwani going to the free throw line for 2 shots. It's the third team foul on Townsville. That's going to be Froling's second personal. Kwani hit them both. Deficit's down to 4 for Cairns. Jet looking inside for Baker. He's triple teamed. Wiltshire is wide open, fires the three, it's off. Rebound is knocked out of bounds off of Jordair Jet. It's gonna go with Cairns. Fisher floater, good. Deficit down to 2 now for Cairns.
Back-to-back buckets from Fisher.
Froling Looking to be aggressive, gets to the rim, lays it in, plus the foul. Harry Fisher putting him on his back. Harry Froling, geez. A lot of chatter out there on the court as well.
17 points. Oh, sorry, a little bit of slow live stats there, Johnny. 20 points for Harry Froling.
I'm a little slow as well, sorry. Froling can't finish the three-point play. But Crawford gets the steal, working the baseline, kicks it out. Baker's open for three. That's good from Justin Baker, the shot maker. And it went from 2 to 7 real quick. But Kwani answers on the other end with the layup.
It's the Kwani versus Froling show. Both have been terrific and carrying their ball club so far tonight.
Crawford has it, finds Froling, he's feeling it, fires the three, that's short. Fisher blocked by Jordair Jet. It's a holding foul. Matty Smith back on the court. Good to see him. He had to get a bit of treatment in the locker room, so he's looks okay. He's on the court with under 5 to go, and his team down 5. Newell away, looking to go at Jordair Jet. Finds Kwani, and Crawford gets called for the block. '15 foul against Townsville as well, so that's going to send Kwani to the free throw line for 2 shots. Kwani missed them both. Townsville holding on to that 5-point lead. It's a 15-11 third quarter for the Cairns Marlins as they come up with the steal. Kwani blocked by Jordair Jet. Kwani recovers, layup is no good, but there's a foul inside. Another 2 shots for Kwani, Dave. You gotta love his persistence after the big block.
Well, he actually missed Jelena in transition, but he stayed with it, got himself an offensive rebound. That's PC's third. A couple of guys for Townsville with 2, Johnny, but PC is the only one who's in a little bit of foul trouble. I mean, if Jelena's shot's not going, I think you try and run a little bit of stuff for Kwani now, again, because he's going to either have a 2 to Hope or possibly a Wiltshire guard him.
It's the third missed free throw from Kwani, Dave, in the quarter. Baker has it guarded by Smith. Now back to Wiltshire. Wiltshire wants Baker in the block. Baker fires a long 2. That's in and out. Here goes Kwani. Now Jelena for Cairns with under 4 to go. Gets it to Newellaway. Back out to Kwani. Kwani hesitates. Throws up a hook shot that's off. Tipped around, and Tudhope comes down with it for Townsville. Baker on the block against Smith. Barrels his way to the basket. Soft touch, but too soft.
Yeah, well defended again. Smith both times done a good job of A, banging, and then B with the hand.
Fisher's three is off, and Froling grabs a defensive rebound. Jett splits the defense, goes right at Newellaway. No call. Froling follows for the layup. Jolina dumps it off. Newellaway puts it down with two hands. Referees just need a bit of floor wiping done along the baseline through that contact with Jordair Jett and Michael Newellaway. Tudub again looking for Baker. He's double teamed. Now out to Jett. 8 on the shot clock here for Townsville. Wiltshire with Newellaway on him. Step back three is up. Rolls off the front rim. Jolina goes right at Jett, and Jett fouls him. Good take there by Christian Jolina.
Yeah, good kick ahead in transition from Fisher. Done a good job defensively in this third quarter, holding Townsville to only 11 points.
There's a timeout taken on the floor. We're going to take one as well. 2:15 to go in the third. It's 60-56 Townsville. And we'll come back live from Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Back with you here live from Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. It's the Heat over the Marlins, 60-56. I see you looking intently at those statistics, Dave. What are you looking at?
Well, again, it's been a bit of a quiet third quarter where both teams and coaching staff clearly know it's the importance. For the Cairns, 6-12, which is pretty good. For the Townsville Heat, 6-15. So that's how they've built this +5 lead in this third quarter for the Marlins, which has transpired into a, only down 2 points now.
Yeah, Jolina hits two big free throws, cuts their deficit to 2. We're approaching the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. This is game 2. Townsville wins. They're going to repeat as champions. If Marlins wins, it's going to game 3 tomorrow on Sunday. And a turnover there from Jordair Jett. Cairns with the opportunity to tie or take the lead with the 3. Matty Smith backing down against Tudub. Goes to the little flip shot. He gets it a fall. We're knotted at 60. Froling thought about that 3. He's going to back down against Newellaway. Skips it to Tudub. Tudub's open. Now Baker on the block. Shot is short. Tudub tip, and it's good.
Great job, Tudub. Got to box out Cairns.
Newellaway with Baker on him. Goes to the right shot. Hook shot is no good, but he's fouled. And Newellaway going to go back to the free throw line, Dave. He's made a living there tonight. I lie. It's going to be his first free throws. But he's made a living in the paint, that's for sure.
He has.
Well off on the first shot. Matty Reese is checked on for Townsville. Second one good from Newellaway. Could have been a lane violation on pretty much everyone in the lane. Tudo picks up his dribble. Frolling's going to fire that three. It's strong, tipped, and recovered. Looks like, thought it was going to be recovered by Townsville, but Cairns recovers through Kwani.
Think he might hold here or go for a quick 2-for-1.
Fisher out to Kwani. Three is up, and it's good. And Cairns takes the 2-point lead.
The quick 2-for-1 is always a good option when you make a shot.
Yeah, we're down to 25 seconds left in the quarter. Kwani with the big bucket to give Cairns the lead. Now Jet with Matty Smith on him. Gonna work some clock. He's got 6 on the shot clock. Gonna fire the three. It's up. It's off. Tipped around. Drolina has it. Looking to push. He's gonna fire a deep three. It's up. It's off. But nonetheless, Cairns gonna head into the final quarter of action up to 64-62. What a comeback there from Cairns in the third.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Good defense, holding Townsville to 15, and themselves feeling a bit better about themselves. The best quarter of the game, 23 points for them.
It is that quarter time break. We're going to take a quick one. We'll come back with some statistics and the final quarter of action live for you here at Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Back with you here at Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Heading into the final 10 minutes of Game 2. It's a 64-62 lead for Cairns over the Heat. And Kwani, big three-pointer to give Cairns that lead.
Yeah, and interestingly, the crowd was probably more juiced in the women's game, Johnny. So I think they need to try and get this crowd pumped up to get the Heat home.
Dave, let's look at some of the fouls here. Really not too many in trouble. You do have Krislovich with 4 for Cairns. And then you look at Townsville, you've got Crawford and Jet each with 3. Froling can't handle the pass, goes out of bounds. Cairns really physical with Froling. They're trying to get under his skin. You could see the intent on what they're trying to do with Froling in the paint. Newellaway has it on the block, going against Reese. Nearly lost it. Drolina recovers. He's got 8 on the shot clock. Smith fires a jump shot that's short. Wilcher comes off the re-screen, leaves his feet, finds Crawford. Crawford step back jumpers up and off.
0-6 so far for PC tonight.
Llewellyn now out to Jerlina. Jerlina pump fakes. No call there. He really wanted that one.
That's a foul. That is not good defensive position. What Townsville's done better down the other end, Johnny, is they've really shrunk the post and the paint area. And again, where Llewellyn went to work on Froling a little bit last night and exposed him, they've really sagged in a bit, and they've put more bodies around him. So, and that's really negated Llewellyn a bit tonight. Again, he's been absolutely on a tear, but tonight, only the 9 points, 4 and 9.
Reese goes to the left hand, can't hit. Kwani comes down with it. And Tudub's going to get called for the block.
Going to be interested to see what the strategy is here. Fourth quarter, trying to draw some fouls, put the other team in the bonus early, which is just additional pressure. This game might be decided by some free throws, Johnny, in the clutch.
Fisher throws it up, misses. Nice offensive rebound by Krizlovic, who puts it home.
And this is the opportunity for Cairns to do that with the penetration, with Froling out.
Foul on the sideline there. It's going to go against Christian Jerlina. Don't forget, folks, after this game, we will have the presentation of the Women's Championship Trophy for the Southern District Spartans, and they will present the trophy for the men if it is decided tonight. So stick around for us post-game for that trophy presentation for the women. And depending on tonight's result, unsportsmanlike foul called against Anthony Fisher there.
It's a big call. And what Fisher's arguing is, where's the offensive foul for the arse out Froling screen? Which is a fair question. If you're going to call him for the elbow, trying to get around it.
Froling, though, missed both free throws. Looks like I got my brother David Guarna tuning in on the YouTube channel from Hoboken, New Jersey. Big shout out to you, Dave. I miss you and I love you, bro. 7:48 to go in this one. Cairns out to a 4-point lead. There's a couple big free throws missed there from Froling.
Yeah.
Wilcher a little quiet tonight offensively. Well, he's just kind of waiting for him to explode. As Crawford battling his way to the basket, he's fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, I mean, he still has 14 points, Wilcher. But again, a little bit quiet. Certainly not the facilitation and the penetration that he was, really the Townsville Heat benefited from last night.
Crawford's free throw is no good. Crawford's a veteran, though. He just needs one shot to fall, and he could explode at any moment. Gets his second one to fall.
Fisher's just reminding the referees of the 4-1 foul count.
4 team fouls against Kansas, Dave's alluding to. 1 against Townsville here in the quarter. Llewellyn flips it up with the left hand, can't get that one to drop. Jet can't finish with the left. And here's Kwani on the left wing. Krizlovic inside, Newellaway. Hook shot is short. Rebound to Froling. Jet inside, no good. They've put a lid on both baskets so far here in the fourth. Krizlovic is open for three. That one hits the side of the rim.
Let's see a timeout here from either of the coaches to just have a bit of a breather and try and run something.
Baker against Newellaway.
It's a soccer score currently.
He's short, but Baker's fouled.
In the fourth. 2-1 Marlins. As both teams are thinking about the importance of every possession.
Couple of shout outs there. Some from the Cairns Marlins. Ethan and Jamie, both from Cairns, looking for a Marlins win. The moment the Marlins are up 66-63. About 6:20 to go in this one, Dave. Don't forget, folks, Townsville up 1-0 in the best-of-3 series. They win this one. They're the champions in 2018. Cairns must win this game to force a Game 3 tomorrow at 2 p.m. Jerlina's open for three. That one hits the back of the rim. Newellaway offensive rebound. Great look inside. Kwani can't finish.
Really nice offense set from Cairns. Good shot for Jelena, just missed it.
PC, deep three. Back of the rim. Kwani fading away is fouled again by Justin Baker. It's going to be 2 shots for Kwani. He's been at the free throw line 8 times tonight and hit 5. Kwani hits the first one. Second one good as well. Lead back to up to 3 for Cairns. Crawford tried to hand it off. Krizlovic knocked it away. Kwani hands off, or tried to find Jerlina. It was too low, too strong.
It was a bad pass in transition. Timeout, Cairns on the floor.
There is that timeout. We're going to take one as well. 5:28 to go in this one. Cairns up 3. They must win to survive. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly for you here at Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Back with you here live from Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. It's a 3-point lead for Cairns with 5:28 to go. Marlins must win this one to extend the series to a 3rd game. Townsville wants to wrap it up tonight and celebrate back-to-back championships. Froling, baseline, leaves his feet. Crawford's open. He'll fire the three. He can't get one to fall. It's a good look for Crawford. He was wide open. Fisher flips up a wild one. Baker gets the rebound. And here comes Wilcher. Wilcher goes to Baker on the block with Jerlene on his back. Spins inside, throws one up, gets it to fall, plus the foul. The shot maker, Justin Baker, with a big bucket there for Townsville, and an opportunity now to tie it up at 68.
Well, they needed, that's their first bucket of the fourth. 0-6 before that, Johnny. So, big bucket to potentially tie the ball game.
The Blue Crew's got the cowbells going tonight. Don't see the Vuvuzela. They may have. I think we might have got the feds onto them with the commentary last night. Maybe they're saying, "Oh no, there's the Vuvuzela." It's hidden. It's hidden behind the big fellow with the bandana. Baker's free throw's good, and we're tied at 68 with 4:38 to go in this one. Brislovich has the open lane, picks up his dribble. Jerlina, good defense there from Jet, spins away from it, hands off to Newellaway, flips one up, it's short. Yeah, good another rebound from Froling.
Good D from Froling. They've really made a nice adjustment. Take away some of that stuff from Newellaway.
And Baker goes up high to give Townsville the lead.
Well, Big Fab's a big bully, he knows. Fab's got the 4 fouls, so he's going straight at him, which is a smart play.
Newellaway with the left hand is no good. There's a foul.
And that'll be his 4th.
It's going to go against Justin Baker, and it's going to put Michael Newellaway at the free throw line for 2 shots.
Oh, maybe third.
Got to give a shout out to CJ Sports, a proud supporter of sports in far north Queensland. And CJ Sports, we got your comment. We'll work on those graphics for you for the 2019 season. Newellaway hits the first one.
Great venue up here, Johnny. Plenty of noise, good crowd.
Second one good as well from Newellaway. We're tied at 70. Wilcher goes all the way to the bucket and lays it in. Jerlina working off a Newellaway screen pass tip, nearly stolen. Fisher recovers. Fisher going at Baker. And they're going to get Baker for the reach. I think that's his 5th.
Fourth, I think, unless I'm wrong.
It's going to be his 4th.
Yep. Good call.
4th team foul as well.
Locals don't like it. They don't like any foul with the Townsville, against Townsville, but it was a foul.
Brislovich picks up his dribble and throws it out of bounds. I gotta say, Dave, Froling has been phenomenal tonight. Really engages on the defensive end, which is where I think his game has gone to the next level between last night and tonight.
Yeah, both ends. And again, last night, Johnny, yeah, both ends, he's been terrific. Really made that adjustment. Newellaway really gave him a lesson last night, and he's obviously watched some tape, had a look at it, made some adjustments, as have the Heat. They're putting more bods in the paint. And that's really taken a lot away from that Cairns effectiveness of that Newellaway Big Fab action around the rim.
Leading scorer tonight for the Townsville Heat, Justin Baker. He's got 23. Harry Froling next up, 22 and 14 rebounds. And you look at the Cairns Marlins, leading the way for the Marlins is Kwani with 23 as well. He's got a double-double with 12 rebounds as Crawford fires a three and finally gets one to fall. And it's a big one. They're up 5.
Yeah, massive three. Crowd's engaged.
Fisher probing, fires the jump shot short. Another rebound for Harry Froling. Under 3 now to go. 5-point lead for Townsville. Crawford feeling it, misses that one though. And here comes Kwani with the head of steam. Gets inside, floater is up and short. Another defensive rebound by Froling. And he wants them to slow things down and work some clock.
Probably a little quick shot from K-squared there.
Baker finds Crawford cutting and lays it in with the left hand. It's a 7-point lead, and there's a timeout on the floor, so we're gonna take one as well. 2:11 left in this one. Heat up 7. We'll be back shortly with you live from Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Welcome back. We're live here at Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. The Heat faithful can smell a championship. They're up 7, 2:11 to go, Dave. Clock certainly not in the Marlins' favor if they want to get back into this one.
Yeah, they just got to play. They got a handful of possessions left, but they certainly need to score, stop, score, times a couple.
Grislovich has it, skips it for Jelena. Jelena fires a jump shot that's no good, but he's fouled from behind. Let's see who they give this one to. It's going to go against Crawford. Both teams in the penalty. Christian Jelena going to go to the line for 2 shots.
Well, PC and Baker now with 4 each. The 7-point lead may be enough.
It's a big miss there from Jelena. Second one good. Cairns going to pick up full court here. Baker skips it. Back to Wilcher, open for 3. That's short and goes out of bounds. Minute 35 left for Cairns to come back. And they're going to get Wilcher for the reach-in.
2 shots.
Going to be 2 shots for Fisher with Townsville in the penalty. It may not have been a foul. Referees called it. But why even go for the reach-in at that point?
Yeah,
Fisher was a little out of control.
Absolutely. Well, he lost the ball because of it. It was a foul. So, but I completely agree. You're beaten. You got to trust the rotations from your guys behind you, especially when you've had Froling and Baker do a terrific job. Just 2 points you didn't need to give away.
Well, Fisher only got one of them, Dave. Free throw shooting hurting the Cans a little bit. They're down 5 with under a minute and a half left. There's Froling backing down against Krizlovic. Inside, flips it up and in. Big bucket there from Harry Froling to put his team up 7.
Yeah, massive bucket.
Krizlovic fires a 3. That's off. Baker, defensive rebound. Under a minute to go. Townsville up 7. Jet tries to split the dig. Krizlovic, good hands. Jerlina hands off for Krizlovic. He's met at the rim. No foul call. Baker recovers. Kicks ahead for Jordair Jet to put it down. He misses the dunk and then has the rim violation. Never seen that before in my life. Timeout on the floor, Dave. 37 seconds to go. Cans down 7. Coach O'Loughlin and the Cairns Marlins wondering where the foul was on Froling at the other end. Dave, come on. You've never been shy giving us your opinion. Don't swallow your tongue now.
I'd like to see a replay. It was a bit of contact, but equally I think, you know, he looked, well, he certainly attempted to be straight up and play defense with his chest and hands. So I'd like to see another replay, Johnny. And all the excitement of live, I'm not willing to say either way.
Well, don't forget to stick around with us.
I actually think they bombed the transition is probably the better decision. Jelena gave it to my 4-man in transition. Well, I don't know if that was the greatest decision, since I had Kwani on the other wing and Fisher was trailing, but anyway.
Well, don't forget to stick around at the conclusion of this game. We will have the trophy presentation for the Southern District Spartans women team, your 2018 QBL Women's Champions. And if things hold the way they are, we will be presenting the Townsville Heat with their 2018 QBL Championship. We'll see what happens. We've got 37.2 seconds to go in this one. Good job there by referee Mark Mill. Letting him know no timeouts left.
No timeouts left.
Sideline out of bounds here. Looking for Jerlina. He gets the catch. Gonna have to get a shot off quick. Gets inside, lays it up. No good. Froling again, a defensive rebound. And then he's fouled. Froling has owned the defensive glass here tonight. He's gonna go to the free throw line for 2 shots, Dave. Big free throws here from Harry Froling. He's been huge tonight for Townsville. The Adelaide 36ers signee has the big double-double, 24 points, 18 rebounds, 15 defensive rebounds, Dave. He's really locked down those second chance opportunities by controlling that defensive glass.
Well, he has, and he's been the reason why Townsville is going to go back-to-back. A terrific weekend from Harry Froling.
Froling missed the first one, though. Second one's up. That rolls home. So it's an 8-point deficit for Cairns. Got to get something quick here. Fake the handoff. Jerlina has it. Finds Krislovich, jumpers up, that's good. Gotta think Can's gonna foul here. Timeout taken though by the Townsville Heat. We're gonna take a quick one as well, 20 seconds to go. Townsville up 6. Don't go anywhere for the exciting conclusion. Coming up shortly live from Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. Back with you live here from Star 106.3 FM Stadium in Townsville. You got the Spartans girls celebrating their championship over here just to the right of us. Townsville men want to celebrate back-to-back championships as well. They've got 20 seconds to go before they wrap it up. Crawford catches it. Where's the foul? There it is. See who they give that one to. Only 2.3 came off. I thought it'd be more than that. That one went against Fisher, and Crawford's gonna shoot a couple. I think they're gonna check the clock. I'm sure more than 2 seconds came off there, but they're gonna let it go.
That's his bench. Can't be angry at him.
I've never seen Rod smile to an official. He definitely wasn't smiling at referee Mark Mill.
Well, he wouldn't definitely be smiling if he wasn't up 6 with 18 seconds to go.
Make it 7 with Crawford's free throw. The blue crew can feel it. The Townsville faithful ready to explode. As Crawford misses it, Krislovich gets it to Fisher. 81. Kansas not going away easily, Dave. It's a 5-point game with Newellaway at the free throw line for one shot. That's on Baker, he's fouled out. Another huge game from Justin Baker. He's gonna finish up with 23 points, 6 rebounds and 2 assists.
And as much as we've given a lot of love to Froley, Baker's been terrific this weekend as well, Johnny. Super professional.
The Wellaway hits.
4-point game. Townsville, they like keeping their team, the opponents in the game, don't they?
Yeah, let's keep it here though, Dave. 10.8 seconds to go.
4-point game is nothing. That's a
4-point game.
Fumble, 3-point bucket.
It's not over yet, but they can certainly sense it here in Townsville. (81-77) the lead, Dave. You can see the Townsville faithful just want to explode. They want to see a championship banner unfurled here.
And the man for the job is asking why it's not a 1-1-1 game, Johnny. And again, if he's unsure, we'll give him the answer. It's because Townsville had home court, and so they win the grand final, the rights to host the grand final.
Townsville, the higher seed, finishing at the #2 spot in the regular season. Cairns upset the top seed Mackay in the semifinals, which is why the home final is here for Townsville all 3 games. Let's see if Cairns can do something here with 10 seconds to go. Froling catches, and Kwani fouls him. He's trying to force him out of bounds, so Harry Froling will go to the free throw line for 2 shots with 9.1 seconds to go. First one's good. It's a 5-point game now. Second one good as well for Harry Froling. Fisher picks up his dribble, finds Krizlovic, fires the 3. It's up. It's good for Fabian Krizlovic. They're down 3. Tudhope goes deep. Over the head, Wilcher fouled by Anthony Fisher, and it's an unsportsmanlike foul, and that is going to wrap it up. You look at the rule book, Dave. Got to make a play at the ball. It certainly wasn't heavy contact, but there was no intent to go for the ball. Again,
and Fisher's going to get ejected now.
We don't particularly like the call, but it's the rules. It's his second unsportsmanlike, so Fisher is done for the night. So Pryor going to check in. It's a bit unfortunate for Anthony Fisher to go out that way. His team down 3. Big free throws here, though. Wilcher wants to hit him. And he hits the first. Second one, no good, though. But Townsville will have possession on the sideline out of bounds with 3.5 to go. Tudhope inbounds. Crawford has it. The clock's going to run out, and the Townsville Heat are your 2018 QBL champions. They do it back-to-back, this time on their home court. A hard-fought series, but a 2-0 win for Townsville nonetheless. And what a performance here from the Heat this weekend, Dave.
Yeah, absolutely. They did everything they needed to do to get the win. Hung tough, had plenty of shaky moments, but like true champions, they did everything they needed to do when it mattered most. They withheld the punches from Cairns for the last 2 days, always had an answer. Froling and Baker were terrific, and then PC had his moments, Jett had his moments, and Wilcher was really solid as well. So just too good over the 2-game series.
Dave, I got to ask you the question I asked you at the end of the women's game. Who's your player of tonight's game, and who's your player of the series?
Well, I think for starters, K-Squared was terrific for the losing Cairns. I mean, he was really good. Froling was amazing tonight, and he was really solid last night as well. He is the player of the series, in my opinion. What do you think, Johnny?
I would have to go with Froling as well, probably on the same level as a Justin Baker. Baker was phenomenal in both games. It was an awesome performance. Surprising to see both series end in 2 games, Dave. I really thought both were going to go 3, but nonetheless, the Townsville Heat are your 2018 champions. They've gone back-to-back, and also congratulations to the Southern District Spartans on winning the 2018 Women's Championships and going back-to-back as well. We're going to keep it here for the presentations of the trophies and the medals, but we're going to lose the commentary, at least for now. So I got to thank everyone from TCTC, the Townsville Creatives Technical College, for all of their production assistants. They did a great job all season and this weekend. I got to thank James Bowman from the Australian Sports Network, all of his graphic support and technical support. I got to thank Regan Baker, Chris Sieber, Dan George, Michael Van Dong, and everyone who's joined us on the commentary and who's worked with us, Jacob Beals as well. I want to thank Dave Derwin for your great work all season long. Thank you so much for all of your help and support. I want to thank everyone who's tuned in to any of our games, and also thank Basketball Queensland for the opportunity. It was a great 2018 season. We were so happy to present it to you, and hopefully we'll be back in 2019 to bring it to you again. Thanks again, everyone. Stay tuned, though, for the trophy presentation.
just thank you to the Kings supporters that drove down to Townsville this weekend or flew down. Yeah, I know we didn't have a lot of seats here, but yeah, thank you for showing up and bringing the support that we needed for this away weekend. So thank you. Thad, Joel, Joe Pryor, Manny Smith, Christian, Marshall, Jacoby, Tess, Delaney, Nathan, Regina, Winnie, Drake, Farmer, Mishka, our team manager, Jalen, Jamie O'Loughlin, I think you can come up anyway, Mike and Simon. I'd now like to welcome up the dais the captain of the 2018 QBL Men's State Champions, Quinton Schubert from Townsville Heat.
Wow, that was awesome to win from our own fans this year. I didn't know how we were going to top last year, and I didn't know that would happen again, but to get home finals, thanks very much to the Clyde and Cairns as well. To do it here was fantastic. So thanks to the crowd for tonight. It was a fantastic atmosphere. And last night got us over the line. We were trying to make it interesting once again, as we've done in the last 2 weeks. But seriously, we'll go to Cairns, Anthony and Jamie, class act. At the start of the year, I told you guys about the way that your team were together, and you carried that through the year, and you proved it through those finals too. So stay together, Wednesday. I'd like to congratulate the Spartans winners. Congratulations to the championship. To the Flames, it's been a great year playing alongside you guys. We're hoping to go together with you guys this year. Unfortunately, didn't get it done, but I'm sure this next year you'll be back better, stronger, and ready to get that chip as well. So congratulations to the Flames. And a special note to Lisa. Lisa and I are the same age. But Lisa has been a person I've seen play since under 12, and to see her retire after this game, this was awesome stuff. This one I've been through this club, so as a brother. Trying to move it on a bit quickly here, so thanks to our sponsors, Q Solutions and B5, Sean, Kathy, and Lisa Trevor, and all the team. Thanks very much for your support throughout the year and the past few years. You guys are like family with us. Love you guys. Thanks very much once again. For the beers post-game tomorrow and everything to come. To our team, to our support staff here and the team at Sportsman who keep us on the training floor and keep us in the games. Thanks to Sportsman, thanks to Brent for all his hard work. Providing win this weekend so I can join the championship captain club. And that's Matty Reese. Well done, Matty. Number 15. Good for a hustle play. Jackson Todd. Number 28. Ken Duncan in the warm-up. Matty White. Starting five, these guys have been solid and big performance for us all year. Starting with Josh Wiltshire. When I was looking overseas and this guy started playing for the Heat, and I thought I'd miss out. Got to play 2 years with this guy. Got to play with him at the cross, but wasn't really playing a whole lot. But it's awesome to play alongside Peter Crawford. This guy is Mr. Reliable. Did it both games for us in all the final series. Justin Baker. Big two. Man on the Xbox. Go there, Jet. Is that all the players? Happy play around for Harry. Let's go. Good on Harry Crowley. Big time this weekend, man. Our coaching staff, Brad Cullen can't be here. He's on the way to Tasmania for work. But our second assistant coach, Claudia Broussard. Pretty cool to go back to back with this guy, long-time friend, head coach Rodney Anderson. One person that keeps us together, keeps our uniforms clean, keeps our towels ready, keeps our stuff loaded up. Our manager, Rachel Dennis. Thank you, Rachel, for everything. And then we've got a range of guys who've got in our squad. We've got Selfless, they're outside rebound for us, getting our shots up before games. They're just putting in for the team. So it's Max Murray, Ethan, Sam, Eddie, Jazz, Jogo. Thanks, boys.
Before we take the final picture, there's a couple more awards. The men's under-23 youth player of the year goes to Harrison Foran. Come up and receive that. And before you go back, we're also tonight's or the grand final series MVP. So and congratulate 2018 QBL Men's Grand Finals, Townsville Heat. And on behalf of Basketball Queensland, I once again like to say thanks for attending the 2018 Grand Final Series. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, before you head off, we are about to draw our QBL Finals raffle. So if you bought tickets in that, please stick around. So first prize is a $1,400 PC package, thanks to those confused. The winner is an orange ticket, D22, Leslie Foster.